A lot of my childhood memories include being at church. It makes sense. My grandfather was and is the head pastor at that church. My cousins and I spent and dedicated much of our time to duties surrounding the church, even washing down the church pavement every Saturday morning in preparation for Sunday service days. While we waited for the pavement to dry, we would watch my grandmother arrange the flowers for the next day. I enjoyed it. It became a huge part of my life throughout my early teen years and into my adulthood. At the age of 26, along with my wife, I began to reflect on my knowledge of the Bible. My wife and I were considering having and raising a child. Naturally, I thought about wanting my child to be raised in the faith, but I wanted him or her to have knowledge of scriptures, something I absolutely did not have. The search began. It was more of an internal search at first. We didn't want to disappoint my grandfather. We were also fearful that my family would look down on us for searching for a Bible study outside of the church. My wife and I were excited, but moving forward cautiously to avoid any family issues. I often question myself, am I doing the right thing? Am I betraying my family? Should I just stay at my grandfather's church and be content? I thought about it deeply and realized that if I loved God like I said I did, then why would it be wrong for me to want to know His Word? Around that time, my coworker introduced me to a wonderful teacher who eventually guided us to a Shincheonji Bible study. The class was amazing. I learned and continue to learn so much. I finally understand God's purpose and plan for me, something I always through prayer ask God to reveal to me. I know this is something all believers in the world pray for. Here is my suggestion. Join a Shincheonji Bible class. Give it an ear and see for yourself. I realize God's plan isn't just for me and my life, but for all people to come to the knowledge of who He is. The only way to do that is through His Word. I can proudly say I've been a congregation member now in Shincheonji for 5 years. It's been a joy to take what I've learned throughout the years and be able to share that with others. A lot of people I actually shared this with early on after I learned were family members. These are people like me who were born and raised in the church. They took my suggestion and learned for themselves. I'm happy to say that those family members are thankful for learning, and they're thankful for the understanding that they've received through the Bible. Through Shincheonji, my family and I have gained understanding, and now I can confidently say that my family, my wife, my children and I are at the place of truth where God is working today. That said, my children are learning so much and continue to grow in the truth. I'm so thankful and grateful to God.